Welcome back to the channel. We want to find out where Ethereum is going to be the end of this year. We got a few weeks left, and what's it going to do in the year 2022. Looking at the chart, I drew a chart showing the highs on the top green line and the lows on the bottom green line. A simple model that I created, very simple, just based off of data from this year on how Ethereum reacted to show you where Ethereum could possibly be by the end of 2022. And then we'll analyze it and I'll show you where I think it's going to be at the end of this month. So if we follow this green line all the way to the end of the year, we're looking at a price target of around 4,600, 4,700 right there. That's on the low end. Might be disappointing to some people. We are obviously going to chop around in there, but that could be the price target on the low end if we even don't go proof of stake. If we go proof of stake, this thing's going to be 10 to 20,000. We're just talking proof of work only. Okay, so that's on the low end. On the high end, because we have highs here, all the high points. So we would follow this green line whoop, all the way up. We're looking at a high end by the end of the year of somewhere around $9,000 to $9,500 if we follow this simple model of what Ethereum has done in 2021 and it continues in 2022. Most likely, it may not continue if Vitalik, that butt nut, Pinky and the Brain dude, decides to send this to proof of work. Then we can obviously break out of this channel, create a new channel, and head much higher, anywhere $10,000 to $20,000 by end of next year. More importantly, we want to know people that are short-term holders on this. They're not long-term stakers in Ethereum. They want to know what's it going to do for the month of December. I'm in the red, or I don't want to lose profits. What's going to happen? Let's jump right in. So now I have a theory. I've noticed something in the charts, and I might have found out how whales communicate. If you don't know what a whale is, it's a big dude that likes eating fish and potatoes. I'm joking. It's pretty much someone with a lot of money. That's a whale. Now, whales have to find tricky ways to communicate. Now, this is a stretch. This is a retire young type theory, but it might be accurate because it worked before. If we look at the current red wick here, that's as low as Ethereum went during the sell-off and it bounced right back up. Now, I'm gonna say that the support, the lowest Ethereum will possibly go during this bearish sell-off is 3,500. It's gonna come back down and test that area and then head up and possibly get to 4,700 by the end of December. Now, you're saying, oh, that's just a random guess. No, I'm telling you, I found out how whales communicate. Let me show you what I mean. Over here, back in May, we had a similar run up to new highs and then a sell-off back down, and then we bounced around, ran back up. Now, come on, what are you doing? Now, if we look at the bottom of this red tail wick here and we draw a support line, ETH did something very similar to what I think it's going to do now. So pretty much what the whales do is they say at the bottom of the red tail wick is going to be our buy points. That's the lowest we're going to send Ethereum. So it's going to come down. Now whales know, okay, I'm not buying up here. I'm going to wait till it comes back down to the bottom of the tail wick, and that's where I'm buying. Buy. Comes up, not buying, comes down. Oh, it's back down to that point. Buy, and then it runs up. Now I understand this is a stretch and a wild theory, but it has happened. Now I'm curious to see if it happens again. Now, if that theory is correct, like I said, the lowest that this will go is 3,500. I personally wouldn't be putting in any buys if I think this theory is actually true, and I'm gonna let this come all the way back down to 3,500, and that's where I'll be buying. It's gonna probably bounce again, maybe, maybe not, and I will buy again, and then it's gonna head up. Now, if this happens, it's gonna take a little bit longer for this to return, and it might not return back above 4,500 by the end of the year, or it might. So that's going to be based on heavy buying, heavy selling, what's happening, what is the price action doing. But if I was to put a number on it, I'm going to say around 4,400 by the end of the year if this theory plays out. Now, if this theory is wrong, which it may be, I'm just looking at historical data and trying to figure out what these patterns are showing. Now, if it's wrong, we have a strong support right here at 4,000. Obviously, ETH can continue to consolidate around here. All we need is one whale to hit buy, say, it's not moving. Let me send it up. He sends it up, and then we could all start buying in, retail with FOMO in, and possibly get this to 5,000. I'm going to be more conservative and say 4,600 to 4,800 by the end of the year on a more bullish scenario. So all of our scenarios right now are looking good. They're in the 4,000 range, which is a huge achievement for Ethereum because just the beginning of this year, we were trading at 700, 800 on Ethereum. So it's already a massive gain for the year of 2021. 2022, we already went over those price targets of where it could possibly go. So either way, Ethereum's looking good. Super saucy. It's ready to go ballistic missile crazy. And if you're in the red, it's always best to dollar cost average. If you're in the green, no point in selling unless we fall back below 4,000, and then watch for that test around that $3,500 line at the bottom of that wiki wick. So that's it for Ethereum. Quick video on what I think is going to happen for December and 2022. Keep an eye on it because it's looking, like I said, saucy. All right, so that's it for the video. I had a lot of coffee this morning. I'm pretty hyped up. But anyway, hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget, when you hit that button, it's going to get you a little bit closer to retiring young.